Hey family, welcome back to the daily life workshops, or excuse me, the Automate with Angelica, the Get Paid Now, set up your first product today. So these are our live workshops over at Well Valley, and I am excited to chat with you about this today, or this topic for today, because let's just be real. A lot of us are stopping from doing what we're supposed to be doing because of the tech, because of the stress, because of all of the things, right, that go on, that happen. And like, for instance, I was recently working with a client. She had an amazing event. She made some money. And then the back office system of the 7 days to receive the payment and making sure that you're shipping and this is all. Okay. So a lot of us are hesitant to start because we don't want to deal with the tech, right? So I'm the kind of person that is like, we'll check it out. We'll figure it out, right? Like, and today I want to show you simple ways of getting comfortable with getting paid now using tech resources so that you can start earning an income by selling a product or a service. Okay. So I'm really excited about today because today you're going to learn how to turn your first product, okay, getting paid by setting up your first product simple and fast, okay? And I say simple and fast because I'm only here with you for 30 minutes, okay? If you want to learn more, you can always, if you're local, you can get inside of the Westgate Community Center and join us for the workshops there, or you can simply join us inside of the Biz Collective, okay? The Biz Collective is my growing community on School where I have various courses to help you navigate through the foundational process of your journey while using your testimony, right? What you've gone through, how to unpack that, and what that looks like, okay? So, with that being said, we're kicking off. Welcome in, welcome in. So, what this looks like is you don't have a business until someone can pay you. So, unless you set up the uncomfortable portions of the tech in setting up your business, setting up the payment processes, you just have a hobby. I'm I'm just going to say it like that because I struggled with this. That's why I'm here. And now I've done it so many times in various ways that when bumps or hiccups come, I'm like, oh, okay, let's fix it and keep it moving. Like it doesn't faze me anymore because it's rolling with the punches. It's understanding. We're doing the best that we can. But when you're calling it a business, we need to understand that if people can't pay us, then we're just giving our services for free and or it's a hobby, right? So the problem is that most people are learning, planning and watching, okay? But they have no way of getting paid. So they're stuck. The truth is, you only need three things: something to sell, a place to sell it, someone to tell, okay? We're going to cover all of that today. And we're going to start with a couple of examples, okay? So let's say you want to sell cookies and t-shirts, okay? These are relatively in the ballpark of where my customers, when we're my clients, when we're building in the back office, building their operations, their systems, because I can build it for you, right? But are you going to pay me to operate your business? Are you going to pay me to be your operations business manager? Right? Are you going to pay me, a salary? Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm teaching you how to do these things. So I'm the type of person is you're in a boat, I'm in a boat. Let's go out on the water, right? I'm going to show you how my boat is functioning and you can learn, you can look and you can see and you can choose to implement those into your boat. Okay? The problem isn't that you're not creative. The problem isn't that you don't have brilliant ideas. The problem isn't that you're not a doer to get done what you're passionate about. The problem is you don't have a strategy to receive payments, one that is conducive for you. Now, there are a lot of intricate parts that are involved, but getting paid should not stop you from going to your next event or selling the t-shirts or doing whatever it is that you're believe that you're supposed to be doing. Through my process of doing business, I have changed several merchants because I, for one, needed them to be cost effective, but I also wanted to know which process was best for me and how I did business. Okay. So if you're going to sell cookies and shirts and you bought them in bulk, or let's say you're doing, let's just say it like that. Okay. Now what? What do? Here are some ways to start that are seemingly the easiest way that I can encourage you going through this. You don't need a full website. You don't need a logo or like a brand. Okay. You just need one product, one page, and one link. Just start there. A lot of people have asked me, well, I don't even have a logo. I don't have a brand. You are the brand and you're walking out the brand, right? Because your brand signifies a solution to somebody's problem. But if you don't get out there and start solving that problem, then you're not going to like embrace that solution that you are. So, real talk, before AI and before all of these fancy gadgets came out, I would tell my clients, snap a picture of your product, snap a picture of what you baked, snap a picture of yourself and you're holding your product. It's real life, right? And so that would be what you're selling. That would be your product placement picture. That would be, the graphic that you needed. Maybe you took that picture and you put it in Canva and you put some words on it and that's all she wrote, right? You're good to go. And you have a link. That's what we're going to work through today, okay? So I'm going to show you how simple it is, and I'm going to be using a tool called PayHip. There's Shopify, there's all these different platforms that are available. But I have found that navigating in the simplest form to teach you how to learn basic entrepreneurial money transaction, building, all of that stuff without overwhelm. It's very clean, it's very simple. I found PayHip the best. Shopify, great platform, love it, but it's very robust. There's a lot of things involved. So if you're not able to spend 40 to 80 hours, 40 hours a week, right, in your business, let's talk side hustle startup, okay? Like, let's just be real because this stuff can get pretty crazy. And you're just trying to bring in some extra cash. You're trying to build a business. You're trying to get your feet on the ground, right? And so I am going to walk you through the simplest way that I know how, and that is taking you through PayHip, okay? So I'm going to show you just simple in what this looks like, okay? So I'm going to teach you that you can get started for free. So you can get started with PayHip, okay? Now there's different platforms, okay? I understand it. The purpose of using this is I don't want you to have monthly fees and I don't want you to think you need to have a full website fully built in order for you to sell, okay? We're going to show you how simple this actually can be. So the first thing that we're going to do is I want to take you through what it is that you're able to sell, okay? So you can do digital products, online courses, coaches, memberships, and physical products. This right here is the reason why I like to start my clients in PayHip, okay? I'm not saying that you won't scale to something more robust, but if you can understand the basic compartments and the navigation within PayHip, majority, myself included, and my clients are able to navigate larger things. Think of this as like 101, get it done. In fact, there are people that are making lots of money on PayHip right now, okay, that stay on PayHip because and choose to pay because it's built, it's simplified, it's strategic, and it works for them. So they stay, okay? So There's different platforms, but once you get this opportunity, you can navigate and go through it. Okay. So the next thing I want to share with you is exactly options of what a store could look like. So this right here is a simple header, title, and a blog post. You can do a blogs in PayHip, all that, different products, and then these are actually the pictures of what she's selling. Okay. So it's trusted over by 130,000 creators. You can see different. Okay, it's originally in the UK, built and established in the United Kingdom, and all over the world, people love it. Okay, so there are different ones. Keto cookbook, love to cook again. Master a handstand. People are creating products out here that are helping people. Okay, helping them get that transformation, helping them serve, solve that solution. This gentleman here was like, I'm going to create a workbook on how to master a handstand. Okay. Because he knew how to do a handstand. And there are people out there that are frustrated because they can't master doing a handstand. So he makes $30 a sale in mastering a handstand and teaching you how to master a handstand. Okay. I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing way to get started. So the cool thing about PayHip is it's 24/7 support. They are over the United Kingdom, so their times and everything, time zones are different. So it's nice to just know if you send an email during the morning, they're 24/7, but their night shift crew is on, and that kind of stuff. Okay, Help Center is great. They usually respond within 24 to 48 hours. So going through this, I want to let you know that you can get started for free. And when I say free, I mean free, but here's the pricing caveat, okay? For $0 right now, today, you can have all the features, unlimited products, and unlimited revenue. But they're going to charge $5 for 5% for a transaction fee plus Stripe or PayPal or whatever merchant that you use, their transaction fee. So as of today, right now, on a $5 product, 75 cents was taken out. Client made $4.25. Why is that important to know? Because now you know that these merchant fees happen, right? So when you go to sell something, you are going to either eat it, okay, and just say, I'm just going to make the 425. I'm happy with that. Or you can adjust your prices based on the merchant fees. Okay. So you would bump up your cookies 75 cents or bump up your t-shirts or whatever product you find out what the merchant fee and all that percentage is, right? That's our workaround for that. Now, as you increase, okay, if you decide to pay $99 a month, then you'll have no transaction fee. If you decide to do 2% transaction fee or pay $29 a month, then you'll get 2% transaction fee. Why is this so important? It's important because you need to know that not everything is going to be starting at the $99 plan. Yes, we know Jesus left the 99 for the one, but we need to be the one over here, free forever. Leave it to me to make it like a sermon, okay? We have nothing, okay? But we're free forever. We have nothing but Jesus, right? So I'm just being silly. But if we look at this, it's an opportunity to show you what scaling looks like. It's an opportunity to show you you can start small, work the kinks. When you get the income coming in or money coming in and overhead expenses can be covered, that's what sustainability is. Sustainability is you looking at the availability of your skills, of your business, of your products, of your sales, and saying, okay, this is a sustainable business because what I am bringing in, I am not having to pull out from my primary resources, my personal resources. It is a sustainable business because I am selling enough to cover the brick and mortar, the base, right? The foundation, plus I'm bringing in money, right? So sustainability, that's the goal that we're looking at, right? So with that being said, I want to get started and I want to take you in on how to start a free product, okay? So we can go in here and do a quick account. Now, when we work on this account, I am going to say Angelica Stanley, and I'm going to use an address that I have. And let's just say a quick password, and I'm going to say create account. And then I'm going to enter the store name. So I'm just going to call it Angelica Stanley. Okay, I'm just going to call it by my name. It could be whatever you want it to be. So then I look at this and it says payhip.com/Angelica Stanley. Perfect. It's available. I'm going to take it. Okay. Welcome to PayHip. Yay. I'm brand new here. Okay. So our goal is to set up a product. Remember, today we're going to focus on setting up one product, one page, and one link. So in order to get that done, we have to follow adding your first product. Okay. So if you follow these simple 3 steps when you start your store, you're going to be golden. Remember, 3 steps over here on the presentation when I was showing you one page, one product, one link. That's where we're going to go through. So once we get that done, then it'll navigate us into the other section of looking at, what the checkout is going to look like and customizing a store design. But at the point of adding your first product, you're good. You don't even need to do the store design. Once you set up your checkout with Stripe or PayPal, or I think if you're in the United States, you can use Square. Once you have all that set up, you're good to go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and click add your first product, and I'm going to say add product. Now, here is the selection of the page where you get to decide, is this a digital product? Is this a course? Is this a membership? Is this a physical product? Is this a coaching service? Is this a bundle? Okay. Now, what you're going to do is I am going to, let's say, click, I think I'm just going to do a digital product, right? But I want to say this, if you're doing a physical product, there are options in there that you have to work through when it comes to the setup. Are they going to be in-person pickup, or are you going to be shipping? So you want to make sure that those are set up when you're doing this product, when you're doing this, okay? And that all stems and goes back to that last page that I told you where, it's the 3 steps where you set up and you do the checkout. It's all going to be there for you. So just make sure you follow the steps, okay? So the first product, I'm going to go here. I'm just going to say physical product so I can walk you through, because that's usually the hardest one for people. And I'm going to say I am going to sell, I'm in baseball mom season right now. So I designed like shirts and got some mock-ups and different things like that. So we're going to work with that. And I'm going to sell baseball mom bow tee. Okay. And I'm going to put it for sale at $25. And I'm going to go through my pictures and I am going to scroll. You're not going to be able to see me scrolling through here, but I am going to find this graphic. Right here. It's loading. And that's not the T, but that's the graphic. Okay. So I'm not going to waste your time finding all of that, whatever. That's the design. Okay. So I have that. So I'm going to upload it, right? So now I'm going to type a description. Mom's baseball tee bow with sparkle. Have fun supporting your favorite athlete wearing comfy fun and fun game day attire that keeps you in style. Okay. So if you're like, I don't know what to say, I don't have words, all of that, there's AI options, all of that stuff. We talk about that in the Biz Collective. If you're not sure how to navigate that, Don't worry. Join us inside the Biz Collective. All the workshops, all of that, get in the threads. I will navigate you. There's trainings and different things that are being uploaded every week. So you'll have fun in there. You'll be able to navigate through that. So now I'm going to navigate in here. I can choose this to be a heading. I can put this in the center. I get to stylize this, right? Like make it nice, okay? Even if I wanted to, I could come over here and I could upload this picture. Again, you're not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to go ahead and upload just another graphic so you could see. And I'm going to put it here. And it's going to show up, boom, perfect, right there. So I'm going to pull this up just a little bit so we can see it. I'm going to edit this picture by clicking it again. I'm going to go center and I'm going to go large and I'm going to hit edit image. And so it kind of brings it up just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. There we go. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and I'll scroll this down just a little bit so you can see how I grab those little corners right there. Those little 3 dots on the end of a box like this and a text box or anything that you're working on. Those lines, that usually indicates that you could bring that down a little bit just so you could kind of get more visual space if you need it. Okay. So then as we're looking at this, we're going to scroll down and we're going to navigate, let's say your product ID. If you want to enter a custom ID to keep track of it, you're more than likely like a SKU number. If you have the barcodes and all that, you can enter it. If you want to, you don't. If you are going to be entering the weight for shipping costs, that is an option. One of the things that I always encourage is start with a standard flat rate of shipping. One of those boxes or those bags that you can get from the post office service. Let's say that you're only doing 100 bags or 50 bags. Test one out. Get a shirt, wrap it, put the stuffings and everything inside of it that you want it to be and have, right? Test run for yourself, price everything, take it to the post office and send it out. Send it to a sister, send it to a friend, send it here, 2, 3 of them, right? And just say that's what that is and test it. You can even do a pre-sale thing, say, hey ladies, you want to purchase this shirt? I'm giving it for $10. Help me navigate the process. And you work through this. Okay. And then that'll let you know, like, okay, I'm going to do a standard shipping price. I'm going to do a standard shipping cost. Or maybe you're like, no, I have a weight machine. I'm going to weigh this. I'm going to do that. And we're going to watch this. Okay. Like we're going to scale and we're going to use those different options. So if you're just getting started and you don't have all those fancy tools, just do a standard flat rate. Like we're just selling one t-shirt, that kind of thing. Okay. And of course, these are for like in person, you're just starting, maybe you make them, that kind of stuff. Okay. So then we're going to have it visible. Other options. This product is not tax exempt. We're going to charge tax and we're going to automatically subscribe the customers. So we don't have a mailing list set up. We don't have it connected all of that yet, but you will get all of their emails. You can download it, export, excuse me, into your email service provider. We personally use Kit because it's a great tool. Okay. So now I'm simply going to go here. And since there's no other variants, if I wanted to add, let's say updating physical product, SKU weight, track the inventory. If I wanted to track it, let's say I'm only selling 10 shirts. Okay. I only have 10. I would enter it there. And does this product have different variations? So yeah, you have different variations. Out of your 10, you have small, right? Or youth, let's say you have adult small. Adult small choices for this option, separate choices by comma or clicking enter. So you can do small, small, white, small, blue. Okay. And then you're going to say, add that product description. And then I'm going to come back in here and add another variant. And that variant's going to be, let's just do XL, adult, extra large, And we're going to do XL blue, XL white, and then I'm going to add a product. And I'm going to go through each of those until I get to my 10 shirts, right? And because that's my total inventory. So then now, oh, it's going to make me do this. Okay. So medium, medium. So medium, and then we're going to do medium, small. Oh, wait, no. Blue, white. That's white. You know what it is. 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to do 4 adult, large. Okay. So we're going to do green, adult. So large is going to be blue, large, pink. We're just going to say it's in pink. I don't know. 8. And we have, see how it, so now it's managing the combinations down here. So then you would be able to upload the different graphics if you have them. If you're like, I don't have any professional pictures, get your picture, your shirt that you have, lay it out nice and neat, put it behind a nice backdrop, something that you have. Take that $1,000 phone, you know what I'm saying, that camera, you know, get a wipe, clean it, some alcohol, you know, alcohol pads, and clean it off, get all that oil from you yapping on it. Just kidding. And get it, clean it, make sure it's nice, and take you a nice picture. And there you go. You got your pictures. So you're like, well, how do I get them from my phone to my thing on my computer? Send them to you in an email. Attach them. Don't paste them. Attach them. And there you go. And then have another page and boom, open up your email account and get them from there. Download them. There you go. Okay. There's different ways, but that's the easiest way off the top of my head. So we're going to look at this. We're going to say this one has 2, or this is 1. So we have 3. I probably did this because it's white. Let's see. White. I know I did this wrong somehow. I think I should have just added the, it's okay. I'm just walking you through the process. So it says track inventory. It's showing that I have 9. So just make sure, like when you're doing, I have 2 choices in adult large, 2 choices. And then you go back through here and you just add what inventory you do have. So the different options and price points and all that kind of stuff. So everything stays the same. Now I'm just going to go add product. Oh, you have varied a price at 0. Okay, continue adding. So I need to go back and edit that. That was my bad. So I'm going to go to products because you're like, oh, I made a mistake. Hello. So you're like, oh, how do I edit this? I don't want people to see it. Like, I don't want it to be the wrong price because we think that everybody's seen our stuff, right? So we're going to go to edit and we're going to scroll down and we're going to go through the prices, manage the combinations. We're going to put them at $20, $20, $20. Where was the other one? $20. Okay. And I think we're good. 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. Oh, this one here. I forgot one. So we need to go right here and we're going to enter 20. Hit enter. So now I'm going to go scroll back down and I'm going to hit what? Cancel. Oh, I see why. So I got to edit this real quick. And I'm only going to all of these other ones. Those are extras. I didn't have to add all of those things. The small blue extra. Okay, I didn't have to add all that. So I'm going to come back through here and I'm just going to erase those by simply clicking on all of that. And then I'm going to hit delete. and then I'm going to remove it. Okay. Now this is like for t-shirts and variations, right? So everything on here should have a price, how many shirts are available, and the colors that they're available in, right? And I'm going to hit save changes. Boom, bam. You didn't get any alerts. Everything worked. Okay. So now here's the key part. I want you to go to edit and I want you to scroll down to this beautiful, where did it go? You have option of SEO. You can add SEO, search engine optimization. I actually encourage you to do that if you don't know what SEO is. Let's say Angelica, Stanley, baseball, mom, glitter, bow. Okay. So this helps with SEO search. This helps with people are searching baseball mom shirts. Boom. There you go. Right. So I'm going to say bow, period, baseball, mom, T shirt. Okay. Now, this is an option for custom SEO that you wanted. If you want to add SEO, we'll talk about all of that later. If you have any questions about that, comment below if you want to learn more about SEO and I can do a video on that for you. Okay. So, the next thing is looking at this. I'm going to put this part away. Track inventory. We got that. Okay. Everything looks good so far. Okay. I think we're good. So I'm going to save changes. So now I'm going to go to share. And if you are looking at this and you're seeing it says payhip.com/b/gookie or whatever, GOKI. Okay. However, that's a temporary code. It still works. It'll help you go. You have a link. You're able to sell. Okay. If you don't like that and you want to take the time to get a step further, then you would purchase a domain. You would connect it. You would do all of those different things. I teach you how to do that in the Biz Collective. Okay. But as of right now, I could take this link and I could hit share on Facebook and it's going to pull up my page, hopefully. There you go. So there's my Well Valley page. It has the logo, the description, and you just say, hey, check out our, or I want to say something like this. Are you ready to show up comfy and looking cute for your little baseball game? How about some glitter and how about some glitter to go with it? Check out our latest merch. Okay, boom. Then there's the link. Okay, so I'm not going to share that because that's not an actual product that I'm selling. Oh, look, hey, we're live. Hey, what's up? Okay, so that is it for today. That is where we are at. I'm really hoping that this helped you. We have one product, one page, one link, right? We had the page so you can see what it looks like. Oh, that's what I didn't show you. Oh my goodness, I didn't show you that. Look, this is what I forgot. I'm going to take that link and I'm going to put it up top and I'm going to hit enter. And this is what our page looks like. Baseball Mom Bow Tee. Okay. And it's showing $20. They get to decide, do they want the small white, the small blue, right? I'm going to have to edit this because that's not correct. You should just be able to choose which one that you want and not have all of those. So, because then that's putting it all at the same thing. So what I'm going to do is go to edit. I'm going to go to edit here and I'm going to do add new variation. I'm going to edit this one, remove, and edit product adult small. example size. So in small, blue, white, okay, edit. So then it has these as available. And then we go from there. Okay, and I would edit, see how I have this here. I would edit it, $20, apply changes, and then I would go save. Now let's go check it out and make sure that it works properly. There we go. Okay, so you can either choose the adult small in white or in blue, and that's what I have. So this one, if I click it, it says it's out of stock, and if I click this, then it says that it's in stock, and I can choose the quantity based on it should, let me know what's available or not. So now, if you go to your page and you haven't set up the next steps, okay, this is where the tricky part gets. If you have not set up your connection for your Stripe account, PayPal, whatever, then when they get to your page, it's going to say this person is not able to receive payments. So that's a cool thing, right? Because, so you know. But this is what our page looks like, okay? Here you have a page, right? You have a page. So you had one product, we set it up, we did the page, which was this. Now, we did it quick. It wasn't all fancy. I was just showing you what is possible. I'm here with you. It's already 37 minutes. I'm over. And then we have a link. So you have a link that you can share. So it is possible, okay? There are things that you can do. So that was all using PayHip. That's it. No tech overwhelm, no complicated setup. Even though I had those tech things, those are important things for you to learn. So you just starting your business, that is more than likely a healthy learning spot. Business 101 is wonderful, and the best way to do it is to get in the trenches and just do it, right? Boots on the ground and just start doing it, okay? So where people get stuck, they think they need branding, perfection, and more time. No, you don't need perfect. You need available, visible, and purchasable, okay? Available, visible, purchasable. Means you need to make your product available. They need to see your product and they need to be able to purchase it from you. Okay. So, how do you help people find it? You post about it, you talk about it, you share your link. That's marketing at the beginning, right? I showed you that. So, how people find it again. If you don't know what to write, AI can help you with your product descriptions and your posts. So all those words and all of those different things were there. If you want to know how I do it inside of the Biz Collective, go ahead and click that link in the description of this video and you can get started. I have the Start to Structure available for free, right? So before tomorrow, I will have a homework assignment for you. I just want you to create one product, generate one link, and share it. Simple, okay? If you are ready, okay, if you want help with what to sell, where to source your products, how to set this up step by step, what to actually market or how to actually market it, I want to take you inside to the Biz Collective. Okay. This is where we go deeper inside the Biz Collective. If you want building things step by step, staying consistent, actually launching, building that daily life of business, right? So inside the Biz Collective, I walk you through setup. We build this together. You get support and accountability, and we go deeper into marketing and tools. Okay. So this is not a one-on-one approach. This is a group coaching effort. Sometimes there's 5 people, sometimes there's 3 people, 10, 20, even one person could show up, right? And we're going to have us the whole time looking at the teaching and you have an opportunity to ask questions. I might be able to share the screen and pull up your computer or you pull it up and we just start working on your stuff. You have my help once a week, okay? First come, first serve on those calls. So this is my gift to you for free. You don't need more information. You need to start. The Biz Collective hosts the Start to Structure roadmap inside. Okay. We go from income to idea. Clarity offer message systems build. Clarity offer message systems build. Again. Clarity offer message system build. Again. Okay. That's what we do in there. Okay. So free business workshops, automate with Angelica, turn your story into income Wednesday, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. in person at Westgate Community Center. We work on foundations, clarity, and business basics. I hope this business basic kind of kickstarted, lit that fire for you to get some work done. God bless you. I love you. I pray the peace of God over your business. I pray that you stay obedient and that you do things having fun. Okay. Not scared, but having fun knowing that you're doing something that is in alignment with what God has for you. Okay. God bless you. Stay safe out there. And until next time, God willing,